Alright, this is Drake's video, and the last thing we worked on I'll do first here, and we want to do a thing called Nyan Cat, and it's in the key of B, and there's a lot of lead work in there. So we're just going to work on finding some lead patterns, and the first one we wanted to work on was a pentatonic pattern, and we're going to start with our index finger in the 4th fret. Eventually we can start with this at any position on the neck, at any fret, and it'll still sound great, just be in a different key. But we're this song, Nyan Cat's in B, so we're going to start with our index finger at the 4th fret, and we're going to put it right here on the 1st string, 4th fret, and because our first note's going to be the little finger at the 7th fret. See if you can see my dots there. I don't know if you can. On the 1st string, the 2nd string is going to be little finger, 1st finger. And then 3rd string, 4th string, and 5th string are all going to be 3rd finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger, 1st finger, and then on the 6th string, and that's the final B. So it's going to do like this. Alright, and if you have any questions, call me. I'll do it one more time a little slower in case that was too fast. 1st finger is going to be based around the 4th fret, and we'll probably put it right on that 1st string at the 4th fret just to get ready for the 2nd note, and we're going to go little finger up here at 7th fret, and then 4th fret. Then 2nd string is going to be 7-4 with the frets, and it's going to be, with our fingers, it's going to be little finger, index finger. So you notice that these two first strings are each 3 frets apart, and then down 3 frets, and then this one too, little finger, index. So it's little finger, index, little finger, index in the 2nd string. Then for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings, it's going to be 3rd finger, 1st finger. Ready? Alright, and that's pentatonic scale that we're going to start to learn so that we could start to play some leads. And that happens to be a pentatonic box, and I have something else that I call the sliding pentatonic that we'll work on later. But there's not so much of that sliding pentatonic in this. It's more played out of a box as far as we've seen so far. So, out of a couple different boxes. So anyway, next we first did Run to the Hills, and I promised my son I won't sing on this, okay? And but it's in the key of G, actually, is the key it's in, but it starts at the 7th fret, which is your 3rd dot, Drake, and a power chord, the 7th fret, based on the 5th string. And we kind of have to slop block this 6th string, and we're going to go. Then we hit that twice, and then 5th fret once, and then the very opposite, twice on the 5th fret and once on the 7th. And then we're going to go twice on the 3rd and one on the 5th. And now we're going to go a power chord based on the 6th string, right there at the 3rd fret. Hit that twice, and then come up to the 5th fret and hit this once. So it's dot, 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 dot. And then the lead guitar player plays, you know. So you're just going to play this. Alright, just try to make sure that you get those power chords sounding as clean as you can. And if you go home and play it on an amp, don't forget about what I taught you about the gain or the preamp control. A lot of times on the amps, it's called gain, and there's master control, which is a volume, and it's all the way to the right, and the gain is usually pretty close over to the left hand side of the amp. Or it says, in this case, my amp says drive or gain or preamp. Those are all the same word, and you turn that up higher for a more distorted sound to play those power chords, and that's why they call them power chords. They sound very powerful with that overdrive. All right, and then the chorus is G. Kick that off for a second. G and run to the F for the first fret. So it starts at third fret, power chord based on the sixth string. Run to, then down 2 frets to the first fret, to the hills, and then a third fret based on the power chord based on the fifth string. Run for your life. Run to the hills. Run for your life. All right, and then what we want to do is work on this. We worked on it with an E chord, and we're going to go palm mute our strings, 6th and 5th strings, so we get this kind of a, by laying underneath our little finger, the fat part of our hand there, laying that on the string, and get this, and then we're going to go down, down, up, 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 down, down, and then speed that up at your own pace. That's about how fast they play it, but you won't, just do it the best you can, speed it up as best you can. So that's all you have to do. If you could do it about this fast for next week, it'd be good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Practice hard.